Hey, what's up? I am going to Bath. Well, I've already been, but I didn't film an intro, so this is gonna be my Bath vlog. So yeah, stay tuned, because I do a lot of exciting things. I go to a lot of historical sites and the spas, and it's just a lush holiday, so stay tuned for that. And I made a couple quotes. That's my favorite one. That's just a random one, but I thought I think this game is like pick up sticks, but it's spelled conceit. My favorite game when I was there. Guess who won? But that's what's on there. Look how beautiful Abbey is. That is where we're going on Wednesday, and then we're going there as well in the pump room. Beautiful this bookshop is. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Square, I'm playing some music and the baths. It's so peaceful, and also this is such a good chocolate place. Look at them yummy brownies. I had to pick one up. As yummy as it looks. I didn't just nearly took out my head as well. Oh yeah, and I got some books from Topping and Company. Oops, today is here. Look at that brownie. It's so yummy. Blind date with a book, an ice hockey romance. So I hope it's one I haven't read before. I do not have this book, but it is on my TBR, so I'm excited to read it. Avocado D apparently is really good, and I've read lots about it, so I can't wait to give this a read. Just been to McDonald's spa. It was very nice. 2 lovely pools and a relaxation room and like a thermal room. I couldn't film in there, but I heard it's perfect. But we're gonna like walk around the gardens for a bit and see where that ends up. It's not really big gardens, but there's this weird thing. And there was definitely a man there, but he disappeared. Oh, there's the man. I wasn't seeing things. Was he walking in? Yeah. It's a cute little fairy garden. I'm gonna walk around it. I don't know actually what it is, but it's like a sculpture or something. Like, there's something in there. So you can get a look. The rocks are cool. They got like little holes in them. Like, whoa, wait, you can go in. It looks like skulls. Low key, it looks like a skull. Yeah, it's like a little hidey hole. This is so cool. But there's low key no information about it, but I actually feel like this is so cool. Like the plants. It reminds me of a fairy garden. I'm going under an archway. Wait, there's another little hidey hole. There's a step. Yeah, they definitely look like skulls and faces. Like, it is so weird. Oh wait, the ceiling. It's a little cute roof. And a window. Look at this cool fungus. It's covered in dirt, but that's so cool. And a big tree. I think it's a yew tree. I'm sorry, I'm really interested in architecture, so this might be boring, but there's another building up here. Another building. I don't understand that. Tall one. So for the gardens, we're gonna head back to the hotel and pose some questions away and go out for something to eat. Look how beautiful it is. Last restaurant. Look at the food and also look at that. So pretty. Is it the Western Tea Party? Look at the beautiful park. That is so cute. And people are playing like balls in it, which is so cool. There was a tournament last night. Anyway, we're going to the Science and Electricity Museum today. Or this morning. It's here. This is so cool. There's a scorpion in a dress. That's so cool. That's a Jurassic fish. Sorry, I love Jurassic Coast. I find it so interesting. There is information. How cool is this? You can see inside the fossil. That's cool. Fossils. I think they're teeth. I don't know what teeth are for though, I can't read it. It doesn't say, but oh my god. They just look so cool. See if I can see what teeth they are. Oh. Let's unite. It's literally in Old English. But they're so cool. Doing the traditional hop on, hop off side touring. But look at the gardens. Oh, there's like backed up tech of us. Well, I'll show some cool sights. Wow, look. Putney Street. Widest street. The shortest street. Jay and Austin's house, number 4. Little tea shop. We're gonna have some green teas. It's called the Bath Bun Tea House. Green tea and bun. Going on the second tour, which is the city tour. So we're starting at the Abbey. How beautiful it is. It's very gothic. Going this afternoon. And then the city, which is so pretty. And it's got a super cute bracelet. Like, look how cute it is. It's a little mushroom. It's like a roundabout with the buildings go round and round. Up the circus. We're back off the tour, now we're going into the Abbey. But yeah, so all the rich people lived in them houses, which I just showed. But they left to go to Brighton. So yeah. Just shows Brighton's late. Sorry, Bath is like so pretty though. But yeah, Brighton's my favorite city, but I definitely want this because everything is built in the same stone, the Bath stone, which is limestone, and also built with hot springs. But I'll talk more about that in the Bath. The Abbey, look at the architecture of it. And just like the ceiling and the stained glass windows are so pretty. Pillar that holds it up. It's part of a pillar that like holds it up. But 7,000 bodies were buried underneath here, which obviously carried the ground to be very unstable. How beautiful stained glasses. I'll show you the other side. That's a Latin word, a Bible text, but it's an eagle, which is made out of pure gold. Imagine how much money that would be. And also, like, the floor is covered in, like, beautiful patterns and stones. And I think over here is where the Queen Elizabeth, that queen, knelt. I think maybe, I don't know. Is it a gold plate somewhere in the middle? It's kind of in the middle. It's one of the hot springs. So as the hot springs are from rainfall from the mountains. But what I found Mr. Beast Feastable chocolate. I'm gonna try some later, but finally I found it in the UK. I don't know, I know we're going on the ghost tour, but the man looks really cool and dressed up, so it looks like it's gonna be a fun, interesting tour.
Why this wall? Oh, well done, Susan. An uneventful stroll. Good. Yes, it's well, you mentioned that.
So that is the end of the ghost tour. I don't know how to explain that video, but I am skeptical of the SLS camera app. But I was like, had it up like all the way down that path, because apparently like a figure, a black man, will follow you. So I was just seeing if like there was anything coming up, and then nothing came up until that tree, and then he said that was like a hanging tree, and if you look, it's like 2 or 3 figures are hanging from that tree. So I don't know, I think that's weird. Like, that's crazy. That is crazy evidence, and this is the only evidence I've ever got on that, so strange. And I'll also post some weird photos and go more in depth. So yeah, I'll post them after this, what my nan got. So I don't know, I've never heard of this method, but it's very weird, so I'll let you think about it when I'm explained it. So where we are standing, apparently this was an old battleground, where like there was also a surgeon that would be there to like help the wounded basically, and the man said that someone will stand next to him and they'll be clear as shot, but when he goes there, like things happen, lights show up and parts of his body disappear. As you can see in this photo, there's like a silver light going across his body like a surgeon's saw. And also in the next photo, you see like his head is kind of disappearing and his body is kind of transparent. Like, it's just so weird, and I've never seen this happen before. And that was a group of 20 of us, and 20 people took photos, and it was only my nan and this other guy that got like weird abnormalities on their photos, and everyone was taking them at the same time. So I do not know how to explain this. Like, it's actually crazy. If anyone has an explanation for it, could you please put it in the comments or like debunk it, because I don't get how the other person is in full clear and it was the same, not the same on my photos at all. It was clear. It's crazy. It doesn't make sense. So it is Thursday and we are going in the Roman baths, and then we're gonna have brunch in the pump room, which is over there. But I'm so excited. Like, yeah, it's gonna be a great like museum, and like go to look at the baths. Everyone says worth your money because it is bloody expensive. But I'm excited. Yeah, we're gonna go in and I'll show you my brunch as well, because that'd be nice with that money. Yo, look how cool it is in here. And I was just walking in to the entrance hall with the tickets. Tea and Bugs Fizz. Half bun with cinnamon butter. Looks lush. And that's the bun. And there we have it. The Roman house. On the top level right now there. Beautiful ambience with the Abbey in the background, someone singing, and then we got the baths down there. And all these statues are Roman emperors. I've only heard of 3, but I did Roman in primary school, so yeah, I can't remember. But it's so beautiful. The water is untreated, so that's why it's green, but it is the fresh spring water. Spring. Look how, like, it looks hot. Buckling is 46 degrees, which is hot. I don't know how many people to sit in. Because I felt the same heritage tea when it was like burning my hand. Jeez, it's literally boiling. Well, not boiling, but it is boiling. This is the original layout of the bath. It's pretty big. It's building in Roman times. This is part of the original temple. All underground. That was the palace or something. I can't remember the name of it, but But this is the temple part. This is another part. You can see the intricate designs in the stone. It's just crazy how they used to carve that into stone. So this is the baths. It's quite relaxing. I get why it was like sacred and stuff. It would be nice like swimming, I guess. I came to the gym because I knew exercise was good for them. It's like a proper little spa. Hot springs, steam rooms, cold plunges. It's crazy. It's crazy how forward the Romans were and how back we went. It's very dark. Even playing ball. I should drink water, so I'm gonna drink it as well. It tastes weird. It's got like so many minerals in. I don't like it. No. Turkey and iced tea. Pouring water. My question is what happens when it gets full? It's not enough water in it, I think. So after the river baths, we went into this fudge shop and we got to watch the experience of them making the fudge and so try some. It was so lush. We did bring some home on the last day, which is like salted caramel and birthday cake, and oh my god, it was amazing. I loved it, and it was a really cool experience. So if you want to watch like how they make it, keep watching over here in this little 8-minute little clip. It's really interesting.
Alright everyone, have a look.
Pretty cool, eh? Pretty cool.
That is 10 kilos of sugar, a litre of cream, a litre of water, and that's pretty much it. So it's all really good for you, don't worry. This is going to cool now for 10 minutes, and then I'm going to add some rum paste and some raisins to it. You could never guess what this flavour is going to be.
Rum and raisin.
Now, how did you know?
Oh, no.
But for now, we will.
That's going to be raisin.
These are all of my flavours. If it helps, sir, that's everything I have. I've got some salted caramel on the tray that you're very welcome to try.
Yes, if that's the one that's available.
It's in the mouth. That's our whole thing. Alright. So this guy should be cooling down now for about 10-15 minutes. It's thickening up enough that I can remove these bars and it's not going anywhere.
Is this the rum and raisin?
Yes. Then the raisins. We've got my rum in that little pot. Is a condensed rum paste. So if you've got a bottle of rum and then took all the water out of it.
That's why we're family further.
No, that's fine. So it means that I can add more liquid without adding more liquid. Like more rum without adding loads of watery stuff. Because the more liquid you add to your fudge at this point, the softer it will get. And it can go too soft. It'll turn to goop or it'll never turn solid. So it means I can add loads of rum without adding loads of rum. Yes, bar. I'll chuck in my rum, then we can begin.
What goes wrong when it turns into toffee?
Toffee, that's just how long you cook it for. So if you cooked fudge for longer, you would get toffee. In fact, that's how fudge was made in the very first place. Someone was making toffee and then they fudged it. Genuinely. Yeah. They took it too low in temperature. This was like 200 years ago in America, in like Massachusetts. Although a few places played it. Yeah. And they took it too low. And then they're like, oh, I fudged it. I mean, they probably said something else, but this version is a bit more PG, isn't it? There we go. So now, time for the rum. You'll be able to smell it. This stuff is potent. Ooh. Don't worry, I'm not going to waste any of it.
Happy to lick the bowl.
I mean, at this point, I think it's so strong, it's probably like an irritant. Yeah. You know?
Hey man, whatever you're into.
Yeah.
Oh, you can smell it now.
Yeah. Like, I mean, you're very welcome to do it because it's strong enough, just a faint whiff. Yeah. It's some people go in there when they say,
Yeah, you don't even know.
it's rummy. Do you like rum? You look like you like rum. Yeah. Yeah, it's when you get people who eat our rum raisin first and they're like, oh, I can't really taste rum in it. I'm like, I feel like that says more about you than us.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm putting rum in it.
No, it's got rum in it.
I think they should probably cut down on the rum, but I taste it more. Alright.
Right, what happens now then?
Calm myself first. Line my key. And away we go. Destroy the perfect rectangle. Yes. Embrace chaos.
I fancy this job.
Just ruined it.
Oh no, I fudged it. No, it's fine. So I'm going to do this. Oh, that's right.
So you don't need to jump here, that's your workout.
Exactly, it's why I'm so big and strong. Why are you laughing, sir? What's fine? Am I not big and strong, sir?
You are.
That's what my Thank you. It's what my mum says I'm big and strong.
Oh, look at that.
So by beating it, what's happening is I am breaking down the crystals of sugar. By folding it over and over itself, the breaking apart, the stretching it out. To become so small and tiny that when you eat hot fudge, you can't feel them. That's the idea. John, guys, can I shuffle this all this way a little bit? If you get too close to the door, people get scared and they won't come in because they think it's a queue.
Oh, it's a private show.
Yeah, no, we'll lock doors.
Right.
So the more I beat this, basically the thicker it's going to get. It's going to get lighter in colour. It's quite kind of translucent at the moment. It's very shiny. I want it to become more opaque and get kind of like a matte shine to it. That's the idea. So basically, I literally get some fudge and I literally just smear it. Kind of. It's quite squidgy. But yes, if you use a little thin layer, you would have seen something similar. Like, you've seen videos online, people who put a bottle of water in their freezer and it doesn't freeze until you take it out, and then you kind of flick it and then it all crystallizes at once. It's the same thing. You're creating what's called a nuclei point. Here's your new science fact. So nuclei point is a shock, an impurity, shock of energy, so that to help kickstart your crystallization. Because otherwise, it's got nothing to kind of latch onto to start it, so it takes much longer.
Yeah.
Basically, you forget to do that once and then never again.
I suppose it's a bit like seasoning.
I'm going to come around this side.
Oh, it's going to roll off. Look.
Oh, no!
Exactly that.
And shove one down here.
You can choose three.
One down here. There we go. So this is it. Regardless of what I do, this fudge is going to turn solid eventually. It's a race against time for me to make it smooth and then shape it into like the baguette fudge just as it sets. Because the tricky part is how long is that? It's an arbitrary amount of time. It changes for every fudge, every batch and every day. If I made this fudge 2 hours later, I would have to beat it for a different amount of time. I might have to cook it to a different temperature. It would take a different amount of time to set. Alright, so it's nice and smooth now, but I need to make it look like fudge. So I'm going to lift it, place it on top of itself. This is going to gradually have half the width and double the height of the fudge. Folding it up and over.
Welcome to my life.
Kind of aiming at and now, come down this side, just give it a quick even out. The more even my finished fudge is, the easier it'll be to slice it. Because in theory, if it's all the same thickness, I can do one thickness of the slice the whole way down, and they should all be the same weight. If you look now, see how much thicker it's starting to get. So I'm just really kind of placing it now. I haven't got very long before this fudge is finished, so I don't want to have to change too much if we cock it all up now. It would be terrible. So I'm going to do a very quick one on this side, so that I can get once more down the other side. So I don't want to move too much. I'm kind of smoothing it out at this point. If I go too far over, I'll make it too skinny, and then I'll have to make really thick slices for it to be the correct weight, and it won't fit in the box. The tea will shout at me.
This is a word.
Look at that.
Yeah, I do think I'm an artist, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm depressed and can't make any money. Yeah. I've still got a bit in my ear though, so that's good. So now, smooth it out. Smooth the edge like I'm kind of painting it. See how I'm really having to put some pressure. I don't want to answer that question. Yeah. Make me think about my life choices.
Yeah.
But there you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, a finished batch of
Yeah.
Alright, now I know it's lunchtime, but I thought that you might want to try some variety.
Then my best start, and oh my god, it was so lush. Yeah. The pools are so hot and like sensory heaven. No, not this way. I'll tell more later. And I'm back from Bath in the comfort of my own room. I do love going on holiday, but I love coming back to the comfort of my own room because I'm just like, oh my god, I'm dying. But yeah, it was such a good holiday. I had a lot of fun. It was a lot of like history and learning about the city. The ghost walk was amazing. The Roman baths was cool, and the spas was so lush. I preferred the Therme spa, so I highly recommend going to that if you do go to Bath. It is a sensory utopia. Because to say, I was quite overstimulated throughout the day. So I've been to the Roman baths, which was so busy and overcrowded. So if you're autistic, maybe look for like quieter times. I don't know if they do it, because yeah, that was so overstimulating. But then we went to the spa, and it just helped me relax and it helped me calm down. And because there's like this sensory quiet room where you can relax with like stars are on the ceiling and walls, and then a video of like the planets, and it's just so relaxing. And obviously you got the pools, and you got like the cool room, the temperature rooms. The cool room was nice, and also the experience showers are cool. So yeah, I really enjoyed the spa, and I really enjoyed going to Bath, and I am glad to be home. So thank you for watching. If you did watch it this far, I really appreciate you. Follow my Instagram for yeah. Peace.